Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So today's video is a little different. It's not your regular workout video. It's just something I want to discuss with you guys, which has to do with losing weight and issues around body image. So guys, I want to use myself as an example. I would use all throughout this video. I'll be using myself as an example to talk about body image and how I was able to overcome. I'm still in the process. I'm still in the journey. I haven't, gotten to my target body size, but I know it's a work in progress. It's not something I'm supposed to, kill myself about. No, as long as I'm doing what it takes, as long as I'm eating right, as long as I'm working out, as long as I'm taking long walks, as long as I'm taking a lot of water, I know that in due time I will get there. I don't need to, kill myself. No, I have made up my mind to love myself, to love my body, irrespective of what is happening around me. Even though I don't see myself losing weight, I wouldn't mind. I would love myself. I would love me just the way I am. There's nothing as beautiful as loving your body, even though you have some challenges around your body. Love your body. So I want to be talking about gaining weight and the perception of people, and how do you as an individual should see yourself. Now I would use myself as an example. I started, let's say 10 years ago. 10 years ago, I was a dress size 10. It wasn't even an issue to me. I didn't even think it was a problem. I know a lot of people were wearing size 8 dresses. Some people were size 8, 6, 4, or 10. I was okay with 10, and I was living my life good. And then I started having children. So for my first child, it wasn't very difficult for me to bounce back. From 10, I moved to 12 and into 14. But in no time, I was able to go back to 10, and it was perfect. And then I went for my second baby. I had my second baby, and that was when the issue began. And one of the issues is that I decided to do the exclusive thingy for my baby, and it worked for me. My baby was, receptive, and I was willing to, take her to 6 months, and we did the thing. But I didn't even know that. I felt in my mind, as my baby was, taken from me, I would be losing weight. I didn't know that my body was storing fat somewhere, and that was how I exploded. I started to wear a size 16 dress. That was when it hit me that, my God, I'm no longer me. I'm now someone else. But it wasn't even a problem. I was just telling myself, you know what? I can handle it. After this 6 months exclusive, I'll start to work out and all of that. And then, so people around me, that's the thing, they started talking. And if you're a Nigerian, you know what? When people start to say, oh, you have Christian mother arms, you know that this is more than be careful. You know that you are exceeding, like your arms are growing, you are also growing. So I start to get such comments. Already I had made up my mind that I tried a few gym, but because I think I wasn't ready, so mentally I wasn't ready. Physically I was ready, but mentally I wasn't ready for this weight loss thing. So I tried a few gym. It didn't work. I even gave up before my money expired. But I took out time again, to discover myself. At that time, I was going through postpartum depression. I was just living my life. When you wake up, you see yourself, you're happy, you had no purpose for your life. You just feel like your life revolves around your baby, and things were not as working for me as I wanted them to work for me. So I was depressed that moment. Nothing was making me happy except for the fact that I see my family, I see my children, or other thing, it was beginning to affect me mentally. So I almost gave up. But I encouraged myself, and I have my family members tell me that you are doing okay. The love around me was enough to pull me out of my depression. So I decided to do this thing again. I decided to love me, because I didn't give myself enough support. I didn't give myself enough support. I didn't, pat myself that I was doing a good job. I think I was letting myself go until I rediscovered my purpose, and until I discovered that it is when I am ready, that's when my body would actually be ready. And using that point now, I see that my body is also ready because I am ready. So whenever I challenge my body, it listens to me. So this thing, if you actually want to lose weight, you and your body has to work like a team. You would give the instruction and your body will respond. If you're not ready, no matter how much you instruct your body, it wouldn't respond to you because you're not mentally ready. So you have to be actually mentally ready, so that whenever it is that, oh, if you say you're fasting today, your body responds, you don't need to eat. Whenever you see food, you will pass because you're actually ready and your body is actually listening to you. So when you love yourself, you begin to see the difference in your body, and then it has to be for you to, for you to say that this, I have this thing in control. You have to actually speak to your own self. You have to be in total control of your body, irrespective of what people are saying. They don't own your body. You own your body and you do the talking. So you talk to yourself and then you encourage yourself. The road to losing weight isn't easy. Isn't like when you wake up and say, I'm losing weight tomorrow, you begin to, it's a journey. So you have to love every process of that journey, and you have to be in tune too with that journey. Some days you experience setbacks, but don't look at the setback. Pick up yourself again, and you can say that you're on a journey to weight loss. A week will pass. You didn't do exercise. You didn't, cut what you're supposed to cut. You didn't reduce portion. You didn't do portion control and all of that. That's not the end of the world. And that's not to say that all that you have done in the past will go to waste. No, you pick up yourself, you continue. That's the only way. You don't stop. You can take breaks, but stopping is not the option. So you continue to, move ahead. That's the only way you can get control of this thing. And then again, the media, they are not there to help us. They are there to even make us lose ourselves. But we're there to encourage ourselves. No matter what you're seeing in the media, tell yourself that you can do this. Encourage yourself. You can even join a community of people who are also on the same journey as you are. They would encourage you. You have a friend. You can also have an accountability friend who you speak to. So you get an accountability partner who takes, who you report to, and the person also reports to you. That way, you have someone to guide you while you're also guiding the person. And then love yourself. The whole purpose of all this conversation is love. You have to love yourself. You have to love the body that you find yourself in. If you are not in love with your body, anything any person tells you affects you. But if you know your goal and if you love your body, no matter what anybody tells you, even though it gets to you, you pick yourself up immediately and continue in your journey. And remember, people don't applaud you for the work you're doing. They only applaud you for the success they see. And the road to that success isn't easy. It's not something you pick on the road. It's a lot of work. So we have to put in the work, love our bodies, irrespective. Like for someone like me, when I see my stretch marks, they don't get to me as much as they used to get to me in the past because I've decided to love my body, and I've decided to, be grateful for what my body has done. My body has been able to produce two children. It's not easy. So I wouldn't, look down on my body and say, no, I don't want to be found in this body. No, I'll actually love the body and be grateful for what the body has done. I'm still living in this body. And nobody else will give me their bodies to live in. So you have to, the totality of my whole conversation is love. You have to love your body even when things are not going well. You accept your body the way it is, and then move on. You continue to move. Then make sure you're doing what you're supposed to do. If you're on diet, you maintain your diet. If it's intermittent fasting, you continue to do such. If you're someone that loves to work out, you continue to do that. So I'm just here to encourage us that people would say what they want to say, but it's up to you as an individual to believe what you want to believe. And I think it's good for us to believe in ourselves and what we are capable of doing. That way we'll be able to, you know, reach our potentials. So guys, I'll be doing more of such videos. I'll be encouraging you. I'll be giving you tips that have worked for me. I would also put up my pictures when I was, extremely big and where I am now and where I intend to get to. And then I'll be giving us, tips, tummy blasters, tummy blaster tea or smoothies you can take to help, detox your system and then prepare you for the journey. Always have to, detox your system. So I'll be giving us tips, I'll be giving us types of smoothies to take, and you watch my videos to see the exercise that I do. You can also do those exercises as well. And then I'll see you again. Thank you guys for watching my video. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.